Hey guys, it's Christmas Day and Merry Christmas! Maybe I should have done this tutorial before so you could actually do this look for today. I actually really don't know how to wear a Santa hat. Does it stick out? I don't. Well, anyways, hope you guys have a really good Christmas. And hopefully you could use this tutorial for next year instead, since it's too late now. And I hope you like the video. So here goes. I'm using concealer instead of eyeshadow primer. You could use either or, and I already apologize in advance for my birds yelling in the background, which of course they have to come right now. Well, I'm using the Coastal Scents 252 palette eyeshadow. And I'm using a really light color. It's not white, but it's like a creamier brownish color. Well, it's more creamier than brown. And I'm just using a wet eyeshadow brush. Actually, I dipped it in water, so it's a creamier look. And it just glides more easily. So I'm using a little light brown. It's not that light, but it's just a lightish brown. And I'm using that for the edges and on the crease. So it just gives a definition and it'll be smoky. You could also use black if you want instead of brown, but I chose brown to just give it a little more highlight. And after that, you could actually use another color, which I'm going to do, to make it even a little darker at the edge. And I'm going to use a darker brown. It's right there. It's a little darker than before. And I'm only going to do the edges and on top of my waterline. And a little on the top. Not a lot. This is just to make it smokier, I guess you could say. And I'm going to now highlight my eyebrows. I think once this video moves forward, yes, I'm highlighting. No, I'm actually going to use the same color as before and put on my eyelid again, just to give it extra so there's no spots. Then I'm going to use a lighter color. It's almost the same as the one I used on my eyelid, but it's just a lighter color for my brow bone, so I could highlight that. And I'm using the same eyeshadow brush. You don't really need to change it. I'm using the defining brush and I'm just blending everything in. Well, the eyebrows first, and then I'm going to blend in the inside and on top, not really touching the brown yet, just the crease. So it's just blended in. And I'm going to use my dark brown again and just redo the top, so it's blended but it also gives it a line. And this is now the eyeliner part. I'm going to do a really thin line this time. Well, it's not that thin, but it's usually thick when I do it, but this time it's thin. And I'm also going to make a wing just because I angled out my eyeshadows, so I'm going to do the wing until it gets to the ends of my eyeshadow. And I really wish my birds would shut up right now, but they won't. And yeah, so I just make the wing and I fill in the top. And I don't actually put my eyeliner all the way to my tear duct. Instead, I do it halfway and I just thin it out when it gets to the end. And I try to make it even on both sides. Usually it's never even. After that, I use the bottom eyeliner. You couldn't really see that. It's the L'Oreal Infallible. And I'm just covering up the parts I missed. And I'm doing a really thin line on the bottom while I'm still covering up right now. There you go. That's a thin line. It's just gonna be on my waterline a little and a little outside. It's not really on my eyelid. I mean, outside of my waterline. Nor is it gonna go into my tear duct. It's halfway. And I actually use the eyeliner to fill out my top waterline so it's inside the eyelid. So try not to poke your eyes. And I'm using the same brown that I used for the top and just putting it down as my eyeliner a little. Not a lot, just to give a little shadow. And I'm using the same highlighter as my eyebrows and I'm using it on my tear ducts. So it gives it a glowy look, I guess. And just keep doing that until you're satisfied with the color. And again, you can fade that out later, or it's optional really. And once you're done with that, you could go ahead and do your mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Rocket. This is actually my first time using it. I just opened it and it's not bad. It's a little clumpy, but it's not bad. I can't tell if it's new. And it actually got cut off since my cat got in the way and I had to cut that off. But the eyeliner overall, I mean the mascara overall, isn't bad. And now I'm doing my lips. It's going to be a really matte, a really red color, matte color. And I'm using a red pencil just to outline it. And the sun keeps getting in my way. I have to, yeah, I kept moving back. It got really annoying at a point that I had to do like 3 retakes just to get my lips right. Well, anyways, this is, I think, the NYC red. It's a matte, so it's really dry. So I tap it on first, and if you want it darker, just glide it on as a regular lipstick and you have your lips. And this is just to define your lips a little more. Use a foundation, a liquid foundation, and just outline the outside of your lips. I'm using a regular foundation brush. And just do the bottom and the top, and you should be good. You can now use your powder foundation and just, I'm actually using the defining brush. It's really easy for smaller places. And I'm using it on my nose, under my eyes, and of course around my mouth. And going to go to my regular foundation, powder foundation as it. And you could just use a regular bronzer. I'm just using it to contour a little, not really contour, but there you have it. There's your look. And I hope this helped anyone who wants to do their eyeshadow for next Christmas, since not this one. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Maybe I should have done this video a few days ago. This is bothering me. There you go. I think I got it. Is this supposed to be sticking out? I can't tell.